The CCP, the Chinese Communist Party, infected this nation with a deadly virus, and they spread a pandemic around the world. Will Blinken confront the Chinese about that? Ask them, let us into those labs, let's figure out how that started, and charge them a bill for the trillions of dollars that they put on it. Will they hold China accountable for the concentration camps that has 2 million Uyghurs behind bars making products that wind up in our Walmart, or sacrificing their organs that get shipped off to Europe to rich people? Will Blinken talk about that? Will Blinken lay a red line down in the sand and say, no, you're not taking Taiwan on our watch? I don't think any of that's going to happen. I mean, Joe Biden, it's the sickest I've been over the last year, and it wasn't with the China virus. The sickest I've been is when I heard Joe Biden laugh and smile and say it's okay to put Uyghurs in concentration camps because China has different cultural norms.
That's former White House trade advisor Peter Navarro there, not holding back, calling for the Biden administration to stand up to China to hold them accountable. Top Chinese and US officials will meet today in Anchorage, Alaska, to engage in high-level discussions as tensions between the two nations have drastically increased in the last few years. Mr. Navarro urges that the Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, not hold back in the talks that begin today. He stresses that Blinken should ask the CCP to let the US into those labs that so many people believe is where coronavirus originated, and then send them a bill for trillions of dollars. And while we know that under Trump's leadership, the stance on China was very strong, Peter Navarro says over 20% of the Biden administration are compromised in some way through money pots by the Chinese Communist Party. Mr. Blinken said yesterday that the meeting is an opportunity to very directly, face-to-face, share with our Chinese counterparts the concerns that the United States has that our allies and partners have about some of the things that China is doing. When reporters asked the Chinese Foreign Ministry about whether the US will approach the meeting with a strong hand and express deep concern of China's actions, the ministry responded with, "China will also make clear its position in this dialogue. We believe it is crystal clear to the US side that China is resolved in safeguarding its sovereignty, security and development interests. We hope that through this dialogue, the two sides can follow through on the consensus reached between President Xi Jinping and President Joe Biden in their phone call on the eve of the Chinese Lunar New Year, work towards the same direction, manage differences, and bring China-US relations back to the right track of sound development." Peter Navarro issued some parting words of wisdom for the president.
Time to stand strong, Maria. Time to stand strong with the Chinese Communist Party. America wants that. Hear me, Joe Biden, on that.
If the talks in Alaska go well in the next few days, Joe Biden and Xi Jinping could meet face-to-face soon.